Hello Nigeria, hello Africa, it's Tesa Radio to the globe. Yeah, hello my wonderful people, listeners all over the globe. This is your own boy Apostle. Welcome to Celebrity Chat and welcome to Tesa Moment. I'm here with a wonderful producer, a film actor, a musician, as we will say. I told you that we will be coming back with a lot of package today, and I'm here with that package. Is no other person than your humble man, your humble boy, your your one and only celebrity, Austine Rich. Austine Rich, you are welcome to Tesa Moment.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah. Listeners all over the globe, Asia, Europe, Africa, everywhere, they are wondering, who is this Austine Rich? They would like to really know you more. They would like to get a glimpse of who Austine Rich is.
Okay. I would like to say good day, everybody. And I know some persons may not be in the daytime. They might be in the night time. That's why I'm using the word good day. All right. Now, first of all, my name is Austine Rich. If you want to actually know the surname and know where I came from, just ask for my for my account details.
Actually, we want to know where are you from?
And that's why I said, if you want to know where I'm from, it's simple. When you want to know where someone is from, it's simple. Just ask for the person's account details.
So ask for the account details. Details.
Yeah, because that's what actually carries your real name.
Your real
You know, some persons can just say, my name is Trisha. But if you want to really know their real name, just ask for the account details. Please, can I have your account details? I want to transfer you something. Before you know, you will not know the real name. So anyways, my name is Austine Rich Omorigi. I'm actually from Edo State.
Okay.
I was born and brought up in Edo State. I'm a musician, really not a musician, an artist, like a gospel artist, because I don't do the stage thing. I'm a gospel artist. And secondly, I'm also an actor. I act movies. I am a content creator as well. And then I also have a business that I do. I'm also a cinematographer, an editor, music producer. There's some persons will say jack of all trades, but I'm a master of all.
Yeah.
All right. I do a lot of things. A lot. I'm a cinematographer, photographer, an editor, sound engineer. There are a lot of things I've put my hands into, and God has always rewarded me with it. Okay. And then also sing. Okay. That's it.
From your brief introduction so far, it will lead us to our next question, which is, I noticed actually you are into many things like movies, musical, and event coverage at a time. So how do you manage it? How do you cope, if I may ask?
It's something that's very, very challenging anyways. Being an artist and then your business.
Yeah.
Over the years, where a lot of persons miss it is when you are a musical artist and you're not working. You have challenges, you have issues. Yeah. But I've been able to master all these things because if you don't work, even to push your musical career will be a problem. But if you work, to push it becomes very easy. Yeah. So I had to create that name, the brand, AV Multimedia Concept TV, which we actually do a lot of things there, a lot of event coverage and all that. Then when I was in the movie industry fully, I was there to learn. While I was there, I had to pick up the cinematography work. Yeah. But today I decided to convert it into what? Weddings. Creating movies in wedding, bringing a movie to become something that people will want to watch. Yeah. You know, then people want to watch their video. After watching it once or twice at their wedding videos, once or twice, they are no longer watching again. So, and I decided to create a YouTube channel whereby I can put their videos after I'm done. So years later, they can refer back to it. Why am I saying all these things? A man that is diligent, if he does anything, put his hands in anything, it will work.
Yeah.
It's just for him to know that he needs discipline. In all these things we are talking about, how do I cope and how do I do this and all that, I have time for singing.
Okay.
I have time for work.
Okay.
And I have time to act.
Okay.
Acting, you don't just act every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are given a script. Sometimes for a long time you are not given a script. Those period of time, why should there be a loophole? You make use of those time. Because if they said an idle man mind is the devil's workshop,
Yeah.
when nothing is going on in your life, you are not doing anything, you're actually also sowing a seed of hunger. Okay. So I minimize or I make use of all those loopholes. Instead of just folding my hands, I'm waiting for script, or folding my hands for a new song or a new show or a new administration. I have to put to work those times where you may be thinking that, how do I cope with all this time? I cope with them because I'm multitasking.
Okay. So, Mr. Austine, when you are being called for movies, for movie scenes, and with your event, if they crash together, with the date, the time, and everything, how do you manage it?
It's simple. The job I do pays me, and it pays me very well. If I have a job on that particular day, if it's a job I can't send the office to go, that I have to be present, I can go there and show myself and go for the acting. Okay. But if I find out that that particular job, the office cannot handle it without my presence, I will let the movie go.
Oh, that means you value your job more than your movie.
I think in economics, it was said that opportunity for gone. I think there's a way our uncle was trying to explain that. It is what you actually left that is more valuable than the one that you went for.
How will you leave what is more valuable for what
according
is
to
not
economics,
that valuable?
Yeah, according to economics, I can't really put it very straight now. They were actually talking about what you actually forfeited most times is more important than that thing that you went for. You see? So for me, I just take my work to be number one because that's where I get money from, and that's where I get blessings from. Yeah. So for the movie, not that I don't get blessings from it, but most times, because it's not your movie, you might not get so much from it. Because what I get from my job, what they are going to give me for a movie that I'm going to play may not even be a fragment of what I earn for my job. So that my job is number one. I put that one first. So every other one I go for. And mind you, because of that, some persons might not want to take you again for their program or for their production. I'm a content creator. Don't forget. So if nobody is calling me, what do I need to do? So bring out my cameras and then create my content and then do my comedies and my movies as well.
That means your job is your first priority.
Very, very, very first priority.
So what challenges have you faced so far in both your job and in the movie industry?
I've really not faced any challenges because why I'm saying this is that, some persons, any little thing that happens to them, they see it as problems. And me, I see problem as, problem actually arises and gravitates towards their solution. Problem arises, they gravitate towards their solution. In every problem, there's a solution. It is only when you magnify the problem that you will get a solution. So for me, I would say there's no challenge because as they come, I solve them. So challenges are actually like examination. They are not there to bring you down, but rather they are there to promote you. So if you decide to stay and say, the challenge has come, I cannot get up from where I am, you will remain there. But if you say the challenges has come, what do I do? If I add this to this, and add this to this, and add this to this, and add this to this, solution will come. Okay, let me just try it. Even if you know that you are still going to fail, where you are trying to say you want to try it, you are going to fail. But just make a move. Somebody said he made, I think the man that made the electric bulb tried ever. Okay. Now, he said, they now asked him a question. How did you know it was going to work? So he now said something. He said, he knew it was going to work because he kept on trying. They did not also ask him, okay, what about those times that you failed? He said, you also know that I just learned that ways. Like how many times I learned now that that thing will not work that way. So there's always a negative side of every story and a positive side of every story. But most times, look at the negative and look at the positive. Put them together. You'll be able to find a solution out. It's only when you are just reasoning one side, that's when you have issues. For me, I can reason this way and reason this way. At the end of the day, I'm plus them together, minus them together. I must be victorious at the end of it. That's the most important thing because in me, there's no there's no seed of failure at all. I don't take it. I don't even take that for for an excuse because anyone that makes excuse will not move forward. You just remain the way you are. But if you take excuses out of your life and say I must go, whether there be rain or there be sun, there are times there's rain and we have wedding. We cannot tell the client that we cannot produce something for you.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm trying to say. We have to find a way to make sure we produce something for them. And that is why you were paid. So those things we put them to work and before you know it, you are victorious. Nobody was born with failure. We created them. You created them. You made them. But you were never born with failure. Even success we are talking about now. Nobody was born when you were coming. Did you see anything like money falling anybody? No. People came and started making. See, I tell people if you don't have a sense of making money, money will never come to you. But if you begin to have the mindset, like this is an organization. Somebody bettered this. It came from this person's spirit. Today it's alive. So same way, if that same hawker in the street will have the same mindset that tomorrow I'm going to be big. Even with that same market you are doing, they will be big. Now, look at your can water. How come the same can water they sell in the street 150 is the same can they sell in what's it called in the hotel for 200? So that's just it, basically.
Okay. Austine, nobody was born with success, as he said, and nobody was born with failure. He created them. And then, let me ask you, why did you really choose the part of entertainment, if I may ask?
Yeah, I choose part of entertainment because one, entertainment has a message. You get it? Okay. Entertainment has a message, whether positive or negative. We are all trying to pass across a message. If you have a message, the way to pass it across is through either your craft or what you love doing.
Yeah.
So when it comes to entertainment, I know that for you to have a voice, I'm not this public person, but I act. I also sing music. Yes, I had a message. The only way I could communicate the message for the whole world to hear or public to hear was through music. Because I had a very little scenario or something that happened within my vicinity. In the next compound, there was an empty land there. I noticed that the chairman, this land grabbing stuff came up there. And before you know it, they have taken up the land from the owner. So while I was in my window watching, I didn't know what to do because I can't even come out to go and say anything because these people they are very dangerous when it comes to ammunitions and all that. So I couldn't come out. But the only thing that just came out from my mouth was, "No way, dangau, no way, sigau, agimie negive, runda kyokyo hoema." That was what came out from my spirit. Okay, this song is actually talking about those who are doing good, keep doing. Even those like in the dialect I sang it with, it was like a warning. Those that are doing good, keep doing. And for those who still prefer to do bad, keep doing. But you must know that at the end of it, the result will not be nice. That's why the Bible says, it says, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. So the end will always tell. Okay. So that is how the song is.
So the end we always tell. We are about to go on a short break.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back to Tesa Moment on Tesa Radio. I'm still with your celebrity man, Austine Rich. And we are about to go deep. Yeah, about to go down. Okay, thank you very much for staying with us. Viewers all over the world from Europe, Asia, everywhere, Africa, Nigeria, Edo State. Thank you very, very much. Okay, Austine Rich. Are you married? Like, wait, before we came back for the break, he said something that his wife to be is actually following in on his live stream. So
Yeah.
the question was actually here with me
Okay.
to ask if you are married.
Okay.
Are you married? So tell us yourself. Use your mouth to tell us.
I wouldn't like to use a negative word now.
Okay.
I'm about to be
To
married.
marry.
So rather than say I am not,
Okay.
I'm about to.
Okay.
And so she's actually watching. She's a very nice woman.
Mm.
Thank you. Yeah.
So have your with your work so far,
Yeah.
have you been able to match your work due to your busy schedule,
Yeah.
your work and your relationship? Have you been able to marry them?
There's time for everything. Even the woman we are talking about, she wouldn't want to get married to somebody who's lazy,
Yeah.
who's not hardworking. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say. So I've been able to marry the two of them together because I create time for work and I create time for her. And she's one person that always wants to say, babe, work. Don't play with your job. Even when I have logs of work on my table to edit and all that, sometimes she takes out time to stay away just for me to be able to cope. And because most times it could be a distraction.
Yeah.
But the reason why she does that is because she wants me to work. So the thing is just flowing. There's no part of it slacking or lacking behind.
As people will say, oh.
Aww.
So touching.
Okay.
I believe you guys will find that kind of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your various okay. Let me ask you this: your events coverage are always well packaged. You understand? I've watched some of your clips and all that. So how do you come out with new strategies and concepts on every event you want to cover?
Yeah, I'm actually a very creative person. I don't always like to do things the same way
Okay.
again and again and again. I'm someone that like to do things differently from others because most times it is what you do that is excellent that people actually pay for.
Okay.
You have to go the extra mile. Even we have to create concept before we go for any weddings. So by the time we get there, we already know what we are there to do.
Okay.
When I get to see your wedding invitations and everything, from that day we start strategizing and thinking of what to do. Create concept, create different things on how to put that event on a premium level. There are some events that may have not paid us very well, but we can lift it up and make it look like it's the talk of the town. That's our idea. That's why you have the word AV multimedia concept. There's always a concept for every wedding that we shoot. So it's actually a plus for us in this part of the world because I dare to do something different from every other person. I might not be the best, like some people might say, but I make difference. I change the game. So it's not the usual person, not the regular person. So when I'm behind the camera, this person you are looking at here now, I still handle my camera. But that's actually my office. So when I handle my camera to start recording you, you will know that somebody came to record, not just making mouth. But when you see me behind the camera, you will know that this guy is wild. So when it comes to the camera, that's just it.
So, what's actually your next move in the entertainment industry?
Next move.
Yes, your next big move. That's what you want to do when they your mind now. When you say you got a cook, got a plan for your fans.
When it comes to entertainment, how do I not say this now? One, I have a lot of songs that I've written over the years.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll just record and keep the song, record and keep the song, record and keep the song. And at the end of the day, I will not even bring it out. It's just there. But it's actually one way of keeping content. Now, I'm thinking of shooting a musical video, one of my track. That's what we're actually thinking of doing now. Though I shot one, that guy, the one I spoke about just now, is on our YouTube channel already. It's already being shared. Everybody is watching and sharing. Now, I'm planning on shooting a very big another musical video. That's what I'm thinking of now. Because for now, I've concentrated so much on the work aspect, which is what's it called? The video. That's the wedding thing. But now I still want to at least every year, at least if it's just one music video that I'm able to drop, I should be able to drop that. And I'm thinking of shooting it in a big way, so that when people still watch, they will know that this guy is also not a regular person. That's just it.
So, Austin Rich, tell me, have you thought of organizing any show down here in Benin City?
When it comes to show, I'm not the show type, so that show will not show me. I'm not the show type, but I encourage those who wants to go into show business to do it. I cannot be everywhere at the same time. What drops some persons is when they are doing this at the same time, but at the end of the day, they are not able to master all of them. It becomes a problem. That's why I just be able to pick few, and then I'm there. So let people know you for one particular thing or some particular thing. That's just what matters. Even like the music aspect of it now, I used to produce very well, but right now video has taken more of the time because video is really time consuming. And to some clients, they think, you don't record, just give me my video now. But they don't know that video takes time. Most of the one that has consent, not the one that you just carry one camera and record. But there's a difference between a cinematographer and a cameraman.
Okay, so in on my show, I normally ask this. I don't let the guests go except I ask this. How have your company or have you as a person be able to add to the economic value of this country?
Okay. To the economic value
To
of
the
this country.
economic value or to add to the economic positively.
Should I be shying away from this question now or something? It's like this man just caught me. Okay.
And I know as a big multi as a big media company, you should have workers and you should have this that you have employed and
Yes, I was almost going there, but it's not everybody that might like to. Okay, let me just put it this way. I have I have people who have trained over the years. I have people who have trained over the years uh, when it comes to videography and cinematography. So at the end of the day, sorry to use that word, cinematography, or you can also call it videography. So that I've actually taught, including editing and all that. And some of them are doing well today. They're using it for their own personal thing. Because there are some that I did it for free. And while there are some that have to pay for it. But most of what you don't pay for, you don't
yes.
value it. But those ones that I actually did it for is my own quota to the economy of this, because those people we are doing it for, if you don't do it, they might become a problem to you tomorrow. The investment that you make in people's life will always come back to you, whether good or bad. Whether it doesn't, even if it doesn't come, you have contributed your what, your quota. You have done the best you can. There are some of them who are still working with me now, of which um, my aim is to also impart into them. Because if you don't do it, what if tomorrow they are not carrying guns? And you now that think you are in an exotic car, you are driving on the way. This same person now also bail you up. Because there was a movie like that we did, how a uncle rejected the boy. The boy became an armed robber and bail up him. Then he now told him, but you told me that I should go and hustle. It's the hustling I'm still
I'm
doing
doing
today.
now.
You understand? There was a movie like that. So everyone should be encouraged to invest and help the nation. Don't always think the nation should help you, but you also would contribute your quota for the nation building by helping one other persons to teach them what you know that can also bring them food, bring them shelter. That is it.
Yeah. So I want to ask, as leaders also have people they look up to. I don't really know. Do you have a mentor or somebody you look up to out there that motivates you?
Yeah. I would say I look up to God. Here comes
The
comment my
author and
help.
finisher of our
Yes.
faith.
He's the author and the finisher of our faith because
Okay.
men will fail you.
Yeah.
You understand me? But when it comes to this business, I really do not have one person I can stand to say this is the person I'm looking up to. But I'm this person that could be inspired by anybody's job. When I'm watching a TV, what I'm seeing there is different from what other persons are saying. We might be watching a film now. You are looking at the way the film is very interesting. You know, like the typical Nigerian man would say, "It's the film tough." But me, I'm looking at angles of shots that are taken in the movie. So I could be inspired by that. Then I want to replicate the same thing in my movie or in my shot
Yeah.
the next time I go for shoot. So that is me for you. I'm actually not the one that is always enticed by, or maybe you say, this one is my mentor, this one is my mentor. When it comes to music, I really still do not have because there are many. Can I now say everybody is my mentor? No. But I could listen here, listen here, listen here, and form something out. So that's just me for you.
Okay, Osirich, thank you very, very, very much for having this wonderful moment with us on Tesa Moment on Tesa Radio. I believe with time we'll still bring you on to talk about the business part of the whole industry, but just have to let you go for now